back to my channel. So first of all, I'm really sorry. I haven't been active lately. Due to some of my personal reasons, I moved to a new city and had to do some other personal work, so I couldn't make the videos, but I'm back now with a new interesting video. So today what we're gonna do, I have a German guest, and we often hear some misconceptions about Germany, some myths, which we don't know if they're true or false. So I'm gonna play a true or false game with him, and he's gonna tell us through the cards if that fact or the myth is true or false. So let's begin. Okay, so I've been living in Germany for over 3 years now, but there are a lot of misconceptions or myths or facts that I thought about Germany, and there are a lot of people who also think that way. So today we have Michael with us today, and he's gonna tell us if those facts are true or false. Great. So I'm gonna start with my first question.
Go for it. No problem.
Okay, so my first question is, Germans won't speak English. I mean, they know English, but they would prefer not to.
I'd go with false first, because of course you might meet a German who's not capable of speaking English, but depends on where you are. Mostly in most of the cities you'll find a person that is able to and will gladly talk to you in English, just to be happy to have some conversation.
Okay, so you would say mostly the youth would speak in English, but not the other.
Typically, yes, but there are also older people being able to speak English. It's more a matter of where you live. In the more rural areas,
Okay.
there's a lesser chance of people being able to do so.
And he is speaking in English, so okay, I would trust that.
And I'm German.
Okay, so let's move on. People say that, not me, people say that Germans are cold and unfriendly. I'm not judging you, but just, what do you think?
Well, this is false.
Well, okay.
Because there are cold-blooded people everywhere. If you have bad luck, you find some very introverted person, of course. Well, if that's bad luck, but they will also always be someone who's happy to talk to you, even Germans.
Okay, noted.
You just have to have the luck of someone being able to speak in English, right?
Okay, I'll accept that. All Germans drink beer and only beer.
This is absolutely true.
Okay.
We absolutely I had a beer 2 minutes before this interview.
I didn't know that. Okay.
This is false. We also drink water and wine, and somehow more spirituosic things like
And glue wine.
blue wine, of course, yeah.
And it's also an interesting fact that Germans are most famous for drinking beer, but the highest consumption of beer is not Germany. Do you know which country is it? You should know, come on. It's not Germany.
It's not Germany. Maybe it's
Germany could be second.
Netherlands.
No, it's Czech Republic.
Oh, okay. Well, that
I
makes
didn't know
sense.
that.
Still, the Germans drink a lot of beer, like extraordinarily much, I'd say, because there's a huge beer culture in this country.
Okay, and if Germans are not friendly, just try after a sip of beer. Always works.
True.
Okay, people say that there's no speed limit in Germany on Autobahn especially. Is it true?
That is false.
Okay, so I
Because-
don't have a driver's license, but okay.
Yeah, if you have a driver's license and are allowed to drive in Germany, you will soon find like restrictions on the speed you're driving. But true is that there are some autobahns who have no speed limit, but these are more rarely. And if you know them, you can have the speed.
Okay, so there is a speed limit. And people say, now me again, people say that Germans don't have sense of humor. Like they're not funny. He's funny, but okay. Okay, no comments.
Yeah, no comments.
Okay.
Germans don't have humor. It's like that.
Okay, and are Germans always punctual?
Like very precise.
My friends always tell me like, don't be a German because I'm always on time.
Okay.
Sometimes even before.
Okay, so I kind of go with this is true actually, because most of the Germans are very we're disciplined to be on time everywhere and in every occasion. And if you are not on time, you are wasting the time of not only yourself but other people, which is super rude. So don't waste time of anybody.
But I don't think it's true when it comes to DB bond. It's always vague.
True.
Okay, moving forward. People say that in summer, naked beaches are very common in Germany.
Okay, so there's this thing. I'd go with true. There are beaches where there's this, we call that free body culture.
Free body culture. Okay.
Yeah, and there are a lot of people who are really into this. But not every beach is a free body culture. The German short thing is FKK for Freikörperkultur.
Okay.
And not every beach is a FKK beach, but you should look out for the signs. If it says FKK somewhere, you know there are naked people.
And it could also be a culture shock for you. It was for me, for sure. So it could also be for a lot of people.
You've seen naked Germans already?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk about that. Okay. Moving further. In German, danke means thanks, right? But it also means no.
False. If you say danke, it's like thanks. You could also say nein danke.
Yeah, but if I'm at a restaurant and if someone asks me something, like if they offer something, and if I say danke, he's gonna go back.
Okay, yeah. So, well, then actually I would say this is true, because if you're at a restaurant and the guy asks you if you want anything else, anything new, anything more of things, and you just say thanks and add nothing further, he will know that you're just being politely saying no.
Bitte. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Bitte. Okay. Okay. So Germans consider it bad luck to celebrate birthday early. Like there's no advanced birthday in Germany. Is it true? Like they kind of say it's true?
It's true.
When is your birthday?
It's on the 26th. Please erase this data and save it. But we don't celebrate the birthday before the birthday. So why would you? Of course that brings bad luck, because it makes your special day less special. Like it could be any day then, right?
Then I'm gonna wish you a day before.
Please don't. Please do it on the day.
Okay. No advanced birthday wishes for Germans.
No,
but you can also wish me advance. I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, that's strange.
I'm really happy to have a birthday for a week, so I don't mind.
Okay. Won't do it.
Okay. People say that never do cheers with water. Like,
with
beer.
Water?
Yeah, with water. Mm-hmm. They say it's kind of you're wishing kind of poisonous thing. I mean, I'm not quite sure what is the exact reason, but they say don't cheers with water, like never.
Okay, I can say this is false, but I can see where this comes from, because if you can cherish the glass and have a Prost anytime on any drink, even if it's water.
Okay.
Yes, it actually comes from something like making sure you and the person you're drinking with are not drinking something poisonous. You bump your glasses so hard that the fluids kind of go into the other one's glass, and now you're sure that you're both, if there is any poison, drink the poison, so you can trust the other person. That's where this comes from. And if you are like on alcoholic beverage drinking party kind of thing, and you are all drunk, and then start to say something like Prost with the water, people will call you something like a softie.
Okay. But I guess there's also a fact that you always have to look into the eyes while you do the chores.
That's
right?
true. If you don't do it, it brings bad luck. Some people, like the bad luck can come in different ways. Some say it's 7 years bad sex. Some say it's just bad luck in your life.
Always look into the eyes.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Important.
Okay. In Germany, it's a thought that if your dog is dead, and if you bury it under your doorstep, its ghost is gonna protect your house. Is it true? I've read it on the website, so I'm not sure.
I'd say this is false. I've never heard of this.
Okay, so no dead dog guards in Germany.
Probably, it's just weird.
Okay, and is it true that is it illegal to run out of fuel on highway, on Autobahn? It's illegal.
To run
out of fuel from your car.
On Autobahn. Well, you might get a fee for being a danger to other persons on the road. If you're on the Autobahn and driving on the very left road, and suddenly your car stops, you're a danger to the people behind you, right?
Yeah.
So that is something you can be fined for. But other than that, if you run out of fuel, react fast, and immediately pull to the right, there might be, you might go.
I wouldn't go to jail, right?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You might just pay a lot of money.
Okay. So in Germany, I've noticed that most of the people have similar names. Like I know a lot of Michaels. So the government can actually reject the weird baby names, or if it can't specify the gender. Is it true?
Well, I would go with true that most of the German names are not that extraordinary. They're more like, you've heard it before. But also you have to say the newer generations, they have more of international names. They are not specifically German anymore.
Okay.
Yes, I'd say that kind of runs out. The typical Hermann, Michael, Günther, whatever thing.
Okay. So no weird baby names, please. So in Germany, there is no death penalty.
Yep, true.
But there is a state where it's still applicable. There's one state
in Germany?
Yeah.
Well, I guess is it Hessen?
Yeah, it's Hessen. But it's weird to know that, Germany, people say they're very rude and they're very cold, but there is no death penalty. Which is
we can be cold and rude without
they're very kind.
killing you.
Okay. The next question is, Oktoberfest is celebrated in October.
Oktoberfest. Well, not...
True or false?
Well, I guess that's false then. It does not have to be in October. It could also be a month earlier. Depends on the weather, I guess. But I don't really know the rules for when you have to celebrate Oktoberfest. It's just called Oktoberfest because it mostly happens in October, I guess.
Okay, so Oktoberfest, they celebrate in September. Then why do we call it Septemberfest?
Yeah.
Get it over with.
I don't know. Sounds bad.
Okay. I'm done with the questions. So that's it for today. I hope you don't all these myths or misconceptions about Germany are cleared. I hope so. But thank you so much for being here with us today.
It was a pleasure.
So that's it for today. See you some other day with some other topic. Until then, goodbye.